Hello, Cancer. Welcome back. Welcome to another timeless general love reading. Please keep in mind it is general. It's definitely not going to resonate with all of you. Not a bad idea to check out your moon and rising sign, whether it resonates or it doesn't resonate. It gives you a broader, more, it's a larger view of the time period. I did want to mention that I've decided to, that I've decided to put out 3 zodiac readings a week. So every 4 weeks, your reading will come out. You're still going to get a reading every month. It's just not going to be on the 1st or the 15th or anything specific. 4 weeks from this week, you will have your reading, okay? I think that's everything I needed to go over with you. I also want to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing, and booking private appointments, donating to my channel, as well as purchasing my extended videos and my decks and products from my store. Thank you so much, everyone. I truly appreciate all of your support. Now I think that truly is everything. Okay, we're ready to go. First card out, 3 of Pentacles. This is Tarot Apokalypsis, the deck. I love this deck. Next card out. Ooh, 5 of Swords. These guys are having such a good time. Look at them. No one wants to come near them and party with them, but they're having a good time. 7 of Wands. Okay. Prince of Swords. If I'm not mistaken, this is like the Knight of Swords. I'll let you see a closer shot. There you go. What is this guy chained to? This bird? No. He's got chains all over him. Look at that. His ankles, his wrists, but where do they go to? Wow. Okay, next we have 9 of Wands. I love this card. I really do. This is the center card, so it now becomes part of the overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck, okay? Oh, nice. The World. Isn't it beautiful in this deck? Wow. Okay, nice. 6 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Look at this card in this deck. Does this not look like a place that you want to be? It looks so cool. Very cool. And final card. Ooh, nice. The Magician. This guy's got it all figured out. He's got everything on the go here by the looks of it. This card is sort of an outcome card. This card is where you're at right now-ish. Time is fluid, okay, but it's the beginning of this time period. This is all of your experiences as you make your way to point B from point A. Okay, so this is your journey for the next 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. This is where you're headed. whether it's where you want to head and it's you taking control and moving in that direction, or it's where you need to be headed. Okay, we'll figure that out as we get in there. Bottom of the deck and part of the overall energy, Seven of Swords. Why don't you take a better look at it in this deck? Look at this guy. Shh. Yeah, no doubt, because if that big guy finds out you're stealing all of his swords, he's a little bigger than you. That could end in a really bad way. Okay, so your overall energy is the Nine of Wands combined with the Seven of Swords. Give me a minute to take a look at all of your cards, get a feel for the energy as well as any messages coming through. Okay, Cancer, I have to tell you, at the time, you can't see this, but at the time that I stopped or paused the camera so I could take a look at the cards and the energy and all that, it was stopped at exactly 5:55. You have some really big life changes coming in. That is apparent in the cards as well as the messages coming through. Now, the Nine of Wands is... We're going to talk about your overall energy here. Actually, I'm going to let you look at the cards while I do that. I used to do that, and... Okay, hold on. I need to grab something. Yeah, we can use this. Okay. Gives you something to look at while I'm talking about them. Okay. There you go. Now, the Nine of Wands is, it's a card about perseverance. It's about, it's a journey, which is what we're all on. We're all on a journey in this lifetime. And in fact, within that journey, from, you know, birth to death, that's one big journey, but within that big journey we have several smaller journeys, and you are about to complete one of those journeys. But it feels to me like it's one of those that's a little on the tough side. It's one of those more difficult journeys, and it has been grueling, and it's been long, hard, one of those that, you know, you don't realize you're almost at the end of it, but you are. So the advice here with the Nine of Wands is keep going, keep moving forward, keep doing what it is you're doing, because you're on the right path and you're almost there. You've almost arrived where you need to be, where you want to be. But the Seven of Swords, that's a card of, it can represent deception, sneakiness, but in this deck and in your spread, your reading, it's more of a concealment. It's hiding. Like this little guy in the picture, he's hiding. Yes, he's being sneaky. Yes, he's being deceptive. He's stealing these swords. But at this point in time, he's hiding, and he's asking you to be, shh, don't tell anybody. So he's being very secretive. He's being very sneaky is not what I'm getting in your reading. It's more of a, you are not standing in your true authentic self. You're I don't know if it's part of your journey trying to be who you are and be true to you, that you're really having difficulty doing that because maybe you keep getting knocked down by other people that, you know, laugh at you, make fun of you for what it is you want to do, who it is you are. I'm not sure. It's going to be different for all of you. I know when I started doing my channel on YouTube, and people would say to me, "So, what do you do for a living?" I didn't want to tell them that I did this, because every time I told somebody I was a tarot card reader or an intuitive guide, they would turn their back on me like I was garbage on this planet. And I just got tired of that treatment. And it feels to me like for some of you, that's where you're at. But keep pushing forward, because the time will come when you no longer feel like you have to hide what it is you do or who you are, okay? You will reach that place, and that is, Spirit is asking you to move forward into that space, okay? With the Nine of Wands, but you're in a space of the Seven of Swords. You're not ready yet to come out of the closet, so to speak. And you know, that could be. It could be that you haven't been able to clear that up, that you're gay. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. You will eventually stand in your true, authentic self or power, okay? The Three of Pentacles, this is where you're at-ish, right? This is somebody who has a skill. They have a knack for creating, building, taking a project and moving it forward to completion, and in a very orderly way. Keeping everything moving forward. Again, I'm hearing that message throughout. Move forward. Keep moving forward. Down here you have the Six of Swords. That is all about moving forward. When we stop moving forward, we become obviously stagnant. And when you're stagnant, that is an energy just like a moving forward energy is. And the problem being that when you become stagnant, that's the energy you're putting out to the universe. And that's what's coming back. More of that which holds you back, does not move you forward. So, a rolling stone gathers no moss. You know, whatever all those sayings are about keeping moving, right? What was that? What's that other one? Those in motion tend to stay in motion. And that's what you want to do here. Now, the Five of Swords, this is a little bit, it's a card of conflict. Now, I feel like this is you. This is inner mental or intellectual conflict. You know, there's a bit of a theme going on right now where not everyone, some of the readings that I've done up to this point, there's been, Spirit is asking those that were asked in their readings to make the transition from 3D to 5D. And I don't feel you're being asked to make that whole jump to be strictly in 5D at this point, but you're being groomed. Because this feels to me like you're mentally or intellectually conflicted because of your ideology of the way things should be, your belief systems, your way of thinking, the way things are supposed to move forward. I feel like you're at that place where you're kind of one step or 1 foot in 3D, 1 foot in 5D, and you teeter back and forth. That's the place you're at. And you are being asked, in that you're between like that, that tells me you're being asked to start readying yourself to move into the 5D. You are being readied for that. But it feels to me like you're digging your heels in a little bit, because it just feels odd to you. It doesn't feel like what you're used to or what you're familiar with. Because the Seven of Wands is all about your strength, the strength of your own convictions. So this is all about moving forward. You have that knack to move things forward and have structure and order as you move forward. But I guess you could look at it like you're in the middle of a battle between your ego and your soul. And your ego is not going to win this battle. Your soul is going to win it. But this is the back and forth that takes place because, familiarity, our thought processes, our belief systems. And this is you fighting this. The Prince of Swords, again, God of deceit. That's who he is in this deck. He is the god of deceit. So we come back to the Seven of Swords again, where there's deception. It's not deception in the way of, I don't feel you're telling lies. For me, it feels more like you're just holding back. You're concealing the truth, which, that is a form of deception, right? That's coming to an end. Your time with hiding things and not coming out and being honest and upfront, that's coming to an end. The World card talks about your journey. This again, this is one of those many journeys that we have in our lifetime, and you can look at it one way or another. You can look at it like this is the end of that journey, or you've arrived. You've arrived at a conclusion or how do I put this? This is the outcome. This is your journey that you're taking here. This is the destination. This is the outcome. This was the planned outcome of this journey that you're traveling on or that you have traveled on. This is when it comes to a conclusion. You arrive at the conclusion or the outcome, the reason for this journey that you've been on. See how close you are to being at the end? Nine of Wands says persevere. You've got one wand. You've placed 8, or you've taken these 8 steps, learned these 8 lessons within this mini journey that you're on. You've got 1 to go. And then you're at the end, or you're either at departure gate to take off on a new journey or the arrival gate from this journey that you're completing, however you want to look at it. But this is a place of newness for you. And from this point forward, you move into the Six of Swords, which is all about a transition toward a brand new phase in your life, a brand new journey. The World is the last card in the deck. Once you're done that, it's time to go back to the Fool is the 0. That is basically the very first card in the tarot, but this is just to let you know that you are transitioning. Once you reach this place, you will be transitioning toward a new phase. And here it is, the Ace of Pentacles. This is all about a gift, a brand new beginning. This could be speaking of, it is a love reading, so I'm going to say that this is a brand new beginning that allows you to move forward in love, whatever that means to you. It's going to be different again for all of you. Some of you are already in that relationship. This is going to help you move forward to the next step, the next level in that relationship. Those of you that are not in a relationship right now, here's the beginning. You need to finish this cycle out though, and then you transition into this gift. Now this gift, I'm going to clarify this because so far in the past readings where Spirit is asking them to make that shift, let go of the material side of life. In other words, let go of 3D and make that shift completely into 5D. Starts with a gift. And this is a gift. So I'm going to clarify that to see if this is where you're at. It feels to me very much like you are on this journey, and it is the last journey that you need to be on. This is your final step to fulfillment, the 9 of Wands. There is one step, one further step to fulfillment. And it feels to me like once you reach this and you transition into a new phase, your new phase could be 5D. So that's why I want to clarify that, because if that's the case, then you need to know that, because you need to prepare yourself. 5D is completely different from 3D, especially in the material side of it, the way you make a living, the way you think about making money, belongings. It's the tangible. Pentacles is the perfect card for it, because it's all about the tangible, the materialistic side of life, buying things, having things, right? And in the outcome position, we have the Magician. This is all about your willpower and the knowing. It's having that knowledge and the strength and the willpower to turn it into action, to aim for and head in the direction of whatever it is that you're wanting to or needing to head in the direction of. And so we're going to clarify and get some information there. I'm going to use this deck here. Now this is it's in the list below. I can't remember. Essential Tarot, I think it's called. Something like that. Like those. Okay. Temperance. This is all about the alchemy. This is all about spirit working in the background to move things toward you that need to come toward you. It can be about enlightenment. Do you see the light on the top, like kind of on the top of her head and toward her third eye? This is all about spiritual knowledge. This is spiritual growth and expansion. And this makes me think you're moving from 3D to 5D. Your next reading, I'm willing to bet that next month or 4 weeks from now, when we do another reading, you will have gone through this, and you will now at that point be asked by Spirit to completely make the shift into 5D. You're being asked to ready yourself, and Spirit is helping to ready you from the background. And then we have the Queen of Cups, intuition. She is all about intuition, self-love. This is, you are headed for 5D, my friend. My friends, there's more than one of you out there. Absolutely. This is absolutely you being readied and needing to ready yourself for 5D. And that's the Magician. You have everything you need, or you will have. By the time you reach the end of this cycle here in this reading, you will have everything you need to make that transition. Here is where you're being asked to start transitioning toward 5D. Here is your guides, source, spirit, helping to transition you, giving you gifts. The Ace of Pentacles, it's a gift, right? From spirit. And this is all about being up-leveled to a higher level of spiritual and intuitional consciousness, which moves you into 5D. And you are being asked to get really close and personal with your intuitive side, with your inner guidance system, because that is what's going to help you make that shift, right? Absolutely. Wow. You know, this deck is the perfect deck for this timeline because it says it all. I feel so connected to this deck. The messages come through loud and clear. The messages connect so easily to the cards, the spread. It's incredible. Check this out. Bottom of the clarifying deck, which now becomes part of your overall energy. Stop concealing. Some of you, oh wow. For some of you, the deception is around your feelings for the person. You're concealing them. You haven't been honest and upfront about your feelings toward your person. Now, I don't really even have a person here. We have the Queen of Cups. That could be your person. It could be you. Could be another Cancer. It could be Scorpio. It could be Pisces. And that could be King or Queen because it's general, right? But that is the only person that shows up here. I don't generally like to use these cards for people. I like to use the people cards for people. But this is about definitely a soulmate connection. And that's what you're moving toward. And possibly you're going to be pushed. Those of you that haven't been honest about your feelings toward this person, you're going to be pushed. Now, again, I'm hearing same-sex partnership. If you're hiding that you have feelings for someone of the same sex because you don't want it to be known that that's who you are, that's coming to an end. There's nothing you need to hide in that way. Those of you that's what this is about, oh my goodness. But you're going to be fine. All of you, for whatever reason, whatever it is you're concealing or what you're hiding from, you're all going to be fine. You're being taken care of. You're being divinely guided. For sure, you're being divinely guided. That is obvious down here. Because you know what? Once you start heading in that direction, that's when you can have this very special love. This, I hate to throw the twin flame term out there because I don't want anyone to think, oh my God, that's my twin. I'm going to wait right here for them. Keep moving forward. If this is your twin flame soulmate, they will catch up. Trust me. They will be in your world and you won't have to chase them. You're going to attract them. With the help of your guides, of course. I forgot, sorry. we have to do the oracle cards for you. So we're going to get a Synchronicity oracle card for you as a little bit further guidance in this situation, and a Just Ask oracle. Angels, what do we need to tell Cancer here? Oh my goodness, you are not going to believe this. I cannot make this shit up. Seriously, Cancer. Can you see that? You're moving into 5D. You are making the transition. Like I said down here, you're going to be asked to make this transition. That's your new phase. So, like I said, 4 weeks from now, when I do your spread for you, it's going to look completely different. You are going to be asked to do other things. You're going to be asked to give up the 3D and move strictly into 5D. So get ready for that, Cancer. You're getting a warning, a preliminary view of what's coming 4 weeks from now. Whereas the other signs, it's like, okay, we're going to 5D now. Are you coming? You have warning here. I love my guides, my angels. Okay, I am so glad I remembered that deck. So let's do Just Ask oracle. What else can we help Cancer with here, angels? Wow, that was fast. And you got 2 cards here. Okay, so this is what's going to help you get yourself ready for when they come to you and ask you to make that shift. Try to meditate every day. That basically, if you can meditate every day and stop all thought, just be for 15 minutes a day. What that does is it just stops resistant thought. Because when you have resistant thought, you pinch off your vibration and you're not allowing yourself to rise. And to get into 5D, to be in 5D, your vibration has to be at a fairly high level. Meditation, just not thinking for 15 minutes. There's all kinds of guided meditations on YouTube that are free. Check those out if you need a guided meditation. If you want to just listen to music, check out the 528 hertz meditative music on YouTube, because 528 hertz is the healing tone. Okay, so while you're meditating, you're healing your chakras and balancing yourself and grounding yourself. And that will help as well. But try not to think about anything while you're in the meditation, because that allows your vibration to raise, because it stops you from pinching off. Leave the past behind you. You know what the past is going to be, don't you? 3D. You are about to be asked. You are being asked that now. So they want you to start the process now. Make your way through this journey. Finish it up. You've got about 4 to 6 weeks before you're going to be pushed into the 5D situation. Now, Spirit has made it very clear that to move into 5D, you'll know this next time, I'm sure. But everybody else so far has been gifted. Just like you. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, and that is a gift. You are gifted for all the work that you've done in the past, all that hard, grueling work. This is a reward, okay? The reward is moving into 5D with your twin, soulmate, however you want to look at it. But if you want to keep that gift, you have to let go of 3D. You have to let go of it. If you don't let go of it, you have to give up something in order to keep this gift. If you don't give it up, then the gift is removed. It's taken away. but not forever. It will come back around if you're just not ready this time. But get ready, Cancer. You've got notice here. Do the work. You need knowledge. And then you need the willpower to take that action and move into 5D. It's exciting AF. I like that term. I think it's exciting. If you weren't ready for it, you wouldn't be gifted so you could move into it. You might not feel ready for it, but Spirit believes you are ready, or you wouldn't be getting the push, okay? You are getting this is going to be amazing, Cancer. Everybody seems to be getting the same damn messages this month. Everybody that comes to my channel anyway, or majority of you, seem to be about to shift into 5D. Wow. If you guys want help making that transition a little bit easier and a little bit quicker so you're more than ready for it in 4 to 6 weeks, click the link below, okay? We'll go into the extended and figure that out for you. I'll see you over there if you're going. If you're not, thank you so much for viewing. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.